Ready? Play.
Indeed. Okay. Let's move on to Belinda Bencic against Elena Rybakina. Brenner, is this the tie of the round on maybe on all sides of the draw, men's and women's?
Yeah, I mean, Bencic always kind of produces these types of difficult matchups for these type of players. Rybakina, obviously, I feel like she's still, searching for that form. But, here you go. She's making a nice little run in Strasbourg, that is. Um, so, I mean, I always will favor Rybakina, but yeah, Bencic is, that player that just causes issues.
Yeah, I've just seen Rybakina play really well, I think. And she still has room for improvement. Magdalene maybe not the most challenging opponents for Elena, especially on the clay. But I saw her forehand and occasionally backhand firing. I saw the return really doing some damage. Lynette's second serve is very attackable. I think Bencic probably is a slightly better server all round than Magda is. So that's not necessarily something we can necessarily take into this matchup. And it is a 2-1 head-to-head. Fergus, what are your thoughts on this Bencic-Rybakina match?
Yeah, obviously Bencic coming back this year and had an absolutely like outrageous
Yeah,
sort of return.
kind of forgot about that.
Winning the title in Abu Dhabi. As in, I think it was her second WTA main draw event, and obviously she won the 500. She kind of came straight back into the fray. And yeah, I feel as though it's gonna be interesting if Rybakina starts to, if that forehand starts to fade in a sense, then we could see Bencic right in this game, but right in this match, sorry, not game. But yeah, I feel as though Rybakina still holds the edge, even though, Rybakina is still trying to find her feet back after injury. I still feel like she holds that edge if she's all there mentally and physically.
Actually, that Abu Dhabi title, which I think Bencic won earlier this year, did include a semi-final win over Elena Rybakina on the hard court there.
Yeah, who was defending champion, wasn't she, this year?
Yeah, right. Indeed, she was.
Yeah,
Yes.
important to note that Bencic did retire in Rome. I don't know what the reason was, but
Good
yeah.
point. Good point. I was against Sakura here, Genius, and yeah, I was leaning just 52-48, probably before seeing the match today of Rybakina and seeing that she's got a couple of wins and she may well, make the final, for example, in Strasbourg. She may even win the title there, which I think generally is okay as long as you don't, expend too much energy. And then throw in the fact that Bencic, since that really good return around the February time in the Middle East, and then throw in the retirement that you highlight against Sakura, just every little thing is just pushing me a little bit towards a Rybakina win. I'm going to go in straight sets, actually.
I've always thought how it's interesting to see how those perform a week before a slam, as in how they perform in the actual slam if they do win a title in a different, place. I mean, Casper won Geneva 3 years in a row, and two of those he made the final of the slam the next week, right? So I made the semis last year. So yeah, but it's always interesting. I think I'll go with Rybakina in 3. If Bencic is there physically, obviously she did retire in Rome, but if she's feeling fine and she's obviously had a little bit of time to recover, she must have had 2.5 weeks now. So yeah, if she's okay physically, then I think it will go 3. But yeah, I'll go Rybakina.
And Brenner?
Rybakina.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.